What's up, YouTube? It's Hello Scott, and today we're pretty much going to be getting into, yes, you guys see it. Caitlin Clark scores three first versus Liberty. Uh, not saying the rest of that. I don't know how to, don't know.
What's good, YouTube, for last week?
Let's listen to what he has to say. I'm sure it's like 85% hating. He's probably gonna say something about her turnovers. He's probably gonna say she has worse. He's probably not gonna mention how, she's one of two rookies in WNBA history to have over 150 points, 50 assists, and 50 rebounds, and within her first 10 games. And yeah, he's not gonna mention injuries found by. Might watch this one next, just see what he has to say. But I'm already predicting just straight hating.
Be back for another video, man. This fever in New York Liberty game is still on, man. We in the fourth quarter, almost halfway through it, man. Listen, all that overprotective coddling that you guys are doing, man. Some of y'all, especially man, you Negroes out here cooning and all that kind of stuff for views and likes and fandoms and subscriptions and you know. And these NBA players out here who don't watch the WNBA, don't give a damn about none of these women, man. The sisters or the other ones, don't care nothing about them out there offering their little weak ass opinions and all that kind of stuff based off of like the weaknesses in their hearts that's full of jealousy and all that, and superimposing and reflecting that on what they're seeing. To all y'all do,
Sounds very ironic, man. Sounds very ironic. I don't know where he's. I don't know. That projection thing, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it seems like it's right in front of my face, but I just can't put my finger on it. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, it's right there, but hey, let me just get to the video.
dudes, listen, this should be a lesson to y'all, man. The Fever right now down 30 points. And for real, there are some reasons and excuses that one could point to. You know what I mean? As far as like they played on a back to back, they played more games than any other team. I get it. You know what I mean? They were number one in the pick, but in the draft. But if you really look at the team, LeBron and all y'all clown ass niggas, like they have a lot of number one picks. Kelsey Mitchell can play, bro. If you can't, you're not watching the game right now. Kelsey Mitchell got 21 points, bro.
She can play, but the problem is when she plays, she damn near don't see nobody else on the floor. Kelsey Mitchell, she doesn't Caitlin, and if you're not watching the games, since you just said that, you would notice that Kelsey misses a lot of wide open layups and takes a lot of stupid contested shots when she could have been better off passing the ball. I'm fine with her shooting and creating like mid ranges and 3 point. I'd rather her shoot that than fucking go in the paint because at that point it's like 50-50 whether she make it, whether she contest it or not. So because she blow a lot of wide open layups or take a lot of stupid contested layups over fucking girls that's 6'5" plus. So that's she in my opinion. If she was to not get traded and stay on this team with Caitlin, she'd have to be like the sixth man, like Jamal Crawford, Lou Williams, and she should barely ever be on the floor with Caitlin. But knowing how competent the coach is, that won't happen. So honestly, I'm at the point where unless they fire Coach Sides, her Caitlin season not gonna get better.
Like she can play. Melissa Smith can play, bro. Like they
Yeah,
got
Melissa can.
ballers that can play. Leah Boston can play, bro. She's the number.
Aaliyah, she's too inconsistent. All she does is just foul the whole fucking time. And she might get 10 points. Like she has good nights and she has bad nights. If she played good yesterday, she gonna play bad tonight. I never seen her have two good. Okay, maybe she had two good nights in a row. She ain't had no three good nights in a row. She's Aaliyah Boston is very inconsistent. And if she was as good as you're saying right now, how come the how come Indiana only won 13 games with her last year as the number one pick? Oh, okay. So it's not fair to use that logic against Aaliyah, but it's fair to use that against Caitlyn. Okay, I see your point.
Number one pick last year. She's from Dawn Staley's program. She could play. I'm not trying to hear that, man. Now, I get as a team, they haven't been able to practice much. You might say the coach ain't that good or whatever, bro.
She's
But
not.
like, let's keep it a bean right now. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it straight. If you telling me that this girl, this woman, Caitlin Clark, is as good as everyone thinks, right?
She is
And that Diana
probably
Taurasi
probably
was
better.
hating and tripping, and that Cheryl Swoops was hating and tripping for saying she's not going to come in and just dominate right away.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this. Diana and Cheryl, they were right in that terms, but I think that's because Caitlyn's probably targeted. Name another player that was guarded from all 94 feet, damn near every game. I think it was two games she wasn't guarded from all 94 feet, and I think both of them was no, it was the Chicago game and the Aces game. Other than that, name me two games where she wasn't being face guard all 94 feet. Somebody forgot to finish shooting their free throws, bro. When has that ever happened before? Caitlyn, Caitlyn can have 10 positive accolades, right? She can have 10 positive accolades, but they'll point to the turnovers. She can't win. And if she didn't have the turnovers, they'll come up with something else. Oh, why she? I mean, she got a triple double, yeah, but she scored 10 points. Like that's what I'm saying. She can't win. Now, funny enough, out of all the hate videos I've seen so far, his isn't that bad as of now. But I'm only 2 minutes in, so I'm sure this could like drastically change. So let's just listen.
You know what I mean? That you need to be watching this. Explain to me why she got 3 points, bro. Explain to me why she got.
I mean, you kind of said everything earlier, back to back, tired. Uh, Especially after yesterday. Well, not yester. Was it yesterday? Oh, it's Tuesday now. But when did they play? Sunday? Yeah, Saturday. You could kind of see when, if you kind of run the footage back, when she got pushed down, Aaliyah was laughing, and then Caitlyn, no, and then Kelsey laughed. So it's not impossible for Caitlyn to see that. So I'm pretty sure it just she kind of realized obviously her teammates don't have her back. Now I'm not saying I know everybody's saying you're supposed to yell and get in her face and do all that shit, but it's just the laughing. Like I could see it just I don't know. I guess she kind of feels her team just does not have her back and does not have her best interest. Because if that was the case, she would get more shots up and plays as the obvious best shooter on the team would be ran through her and not through Kelsey Mitchell, who's 50-50 if she gonna make the layup or not. Now, yes, Kelsey Mitchell's a good player, but like I said, in my opinion, unless she's the six man, just the team chemistry is just gonna be get up. It's just I don't know. He's gonna have to live and die by whether she make a shot or not, and I don't really like that.
3 points. I need an apology offered to all these women who were just keeping it a buck, who were just keeping it real.
I'm
I
not
don't want to hear nothing about
apologizing.
no physicality.
I'm most definitely not apologizing because out of the 10 negative things they said, the one thing was true. Why would I apologize?
I don't want to hear nothing about no.
And I feel like the only reason that was true is because I guess let's be honest, if a rookie come to your league, if would have came to the league and did what Candace did to the league, then what does that say about the league? So of course they're gonna double team her and triple team her, guard her all 94 feet, and forget about their free throws. Of course they will.
Extra blitzing. I don't want to hear about nothing about no extra attention that she's getting, bro. Like, what do you expect if somebody is touted as being like, if you were told that you were about to go up against the greatest person to ever do a particular thing or do an extra particular thing, and you're a defender, are you not going to play them close? Are you not going to be up on them? Are you not going to give them extra attention? Yes or no? I
Yeah,
would. Oh damn! I just see Aaliyah Boston limping off. They do not need that because I don't care what nobody say. The best player on the Fever, is Smith, then Kelsey, then Clark right now, bro.
by what logic? She scored 3 points one game. Now automatically she's not the first option no more. The way they play her is like she's not the first option. It's funny you saying that, but I'll pretty much say it like this: she has the most points on the team, the most assists, and I think the most steals. How is she not the number one option? Now, honestly, in my opinion, Nalissa is better than Aaliyah, or maybe not better, but she's at least more consistent. I'll start her over Aaliyah. Aaliyah. Nalissa, yeah, she's very consistent. The only thing I like realized with her is her rebounding, but it seems like she kind of got a little better with that because she used to just fucking hit the ball out of bounds. So I really say, as a besides Kelsey, it's probably Nalissa. She's probably the third best on the team. Aaliyah cannot fucking. She's too inconsistent. She's too inconsistent. She do too many fucking extra moves in the fucking paint, keep traveling and keep falling. And she got you got to hope she get 10 points. She's too inconsistent.
Argue me, debate me. The best player on the team, on that team, is Smith.
You want to know the funniest thing? This probably the first game you watched. This probably the first game you watched. This probably the first game you watched. And his opinions, but didn't watch the other 9 games. So looking at it from this point of view of only watching one game, since he wants to be, that's hypocritical. Well, it's ironic. I'll say it's ironic. He's talking about, oh, you guys aren't watching these games. You can't tell me. Yet he watched the 10th game of the season, didn't watch the other 9, or just the 11th. You guys get the point. I find it very hard to believe that he has this opinion without watching the other games again, unless he's a hater.
Then Mitchell, and it might be Boston and Clark. For real. Clark and Boston, like, simple. Now, we can say, like, Clark is averaging the most points, bro, but in them games where Clark is scoring, how many have they won? The only games they won,
They so okay, so they lose this game, right? Now this is whoever scored the most points, but they're better, right? They lose. Now Kayla's not the best on the team anymore, but if they win the game, hold on, that just sounded like the nastiest shit I ever heard in my life. You guys see what I mean? This is why I made my Caitlyn can't win video.
Clark and Boston,
Let me
like,
replay that.
simple. Now, we can say, like, Clark is averaging the most points, bro, but in them games where Clark is scoring, how many have they won? The only
Okay, so if Clark scores the most and they lose, she's not the best player on the team. But Nalissa scored the most on the team and they lose, and now okay, that makes logical sense.
only games they won, it was yesterday when Clark had 11 points, and then the other game where they barely won the game at the end. She had to hit them two little threes where she was in single digits before that. She might have scored like 12 points in that game, bro.
Yeah, but she almost had a triple double too. You're not gonna say that though. You're not gonna say she was 2 assists off a triple double. You're gonna say, oh, she only scored 11.
Like, if I can remember correctly. But there was no game where she like went off that they won. That means that in those games, that Caitlyn ball that they do isn't best for the team right now. Not
Okay, let's use that same logic, right? So that means Kelsey's game isn't good for the team either, because every time she goes off, they lose. Or does that not count? What are we?
saying going forward, kid, but it's not best for the team right now. But what I need all of y'all dudes to understand.
Well, it's really not best for the team now is the coach, because she keeps switching up the rotations for no fucking reason and putting people who get hot for people. I don't. The coach is just she's not she. This is she needs to go be at a fucking. She needs to go work in an office or something. She does not have the competence to be a coach. She won 13 games last season, and she's doing the same thing again that created her losing season, and it's all Caitlyn's fault. Yeah, okay. And then her teammates don't have her back, and they barely pass for her. They barely make plays for her as the best shooter on the team, but that's Caitlyn's fault. Okay.
Is that they are down 30 points right now with 5 minutes left to go in the game. With 5 minutes left to go in the game, they are down 30 points, bro. The New York Liberty understood the assignment. And you know what the assignment was? Was to embarrass the hell out of the Fever. You know why? Because they saw the game yesterday. They saw what happened. And then they saw what happened afterwards. They saw the press conferences. They saw the weakness that Caitlin Clark shows when she complained about physicality. They saw what Matt Barnes said. They saw what Kwame Brown said. They saw all that stuff, bro. And they feel disrespected, man. And I'm trying to tell you right now, all that bitching, complaining, acting like little soft little punks when it comes to this right here, and protecting her like she's your little baby, and you know what I mean? And she's the next coming of white Jesus or whatever it is. Y'all got problems psychologically in your heart for this player right here. It's all going to just make these women piss. It's going to piss them off, and it's going to make them do. Like for example, like
Okay.
real rap.
If I cared, I wouldn't. My channel
Like
wouldn't exist.
if let's say somebody make up a lie against you, they say that you a bully,
Okay.
and maybe let's say you're not a bully. In your heart, you know you're not a bully, that you just
Okay.
doing your job.
Hmm.
Sometimes that might make you feel like, all right, you think so? Then I'm gonna show you what a bully is, and then really be that.
I don't really. That's your way of thinking. That's not my way of thinking. If somebody was to lie on me and then say I was, wait, why would I be a bully for no reason just because people are saying it? So pretty much what you're saying is you care about what people think so much to the point where if they say you're not something and you're not something, but they say you are, you turn around and do it just to unironically prove them right. What the fuck kind of logic? Okay, you should have made a better comparison. That didn't make no sense. He pretty much just said, "Oh, they say you're something you're not, but since they said it, let me turn around and prove them right." I'm not gonna. You should have made a better comparison, bro. That shit didn't make zero sense.
That and really be that. So, like for example, if y'all all out here, these women ain't do nothing. I swear to God, these women haven't done nothing. Even before Caitlin Clark ever played, people were saying they just jealous and all this kind of stuff. So, what's that gonna make them do? That's gonna make them like, all right, I'll show you what jealousy look like. All right, since you gonna say that anyway, all right, I'm gonna really show you. So now she getting trounced.
The thing is, I don't really think, if I remember correctly, I don't really think Kaylin was getting bullied this game. It was just she just had a bad game. Everybody has a bad game, and then don't look at Klay Thompson in the fucking what game was that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. 0 for 10. What was that? The not the playoffs, the play in. If let's be honest, common sense, Klay Thompson is better than her. So if Klay Thompson could have a bad game, why can't she have one bad game? Like, come on, just whatever. Everybody has a bad game. I'm sure even Larry Bird. Ooh, that nigga was too good. But I'll pretty much say it like this: Hey, if LeBron could do that shit against the Mavericks in the playoffs, anybody could have a bad game.
They getting trounced
Talk
right
about
now.
what was that 2011?
And bro,
Yeah.
it ain't about just a bad team, bro. Caitlin Clark got 3 points, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying to you? She has 3 points, bro. I can see like, all right, Caitlin got 30, and then they.
No, but look, you just contradicted yourself. You said when Caitlyn is winning, when she's scoring the most points, it doesn't matter. Oh, if she had 30, then oh, okay. See, this is hate right here. He doesn't like Caitlyn so much that he creates scenarios where she can't win every time, and then they end up contradicting each other later on the line. Because earlier he said her points isn't translating to winning, so automatically, even if she scores the most points on the team, she's not the best on the team because they don't translate to winning, regardless of anybody. But if somebody else on the team scores the most points, oh, now they're the number one, number two option if they score the most points for one game, even if they lose, right? Then the second contradiction he just said was, damn, I can't hold a lot of my brain at once. He just said that, yeah, it kind of ties in. He just said that, okay, I see if Caitlyn scores 30 and they lost by, he probably about to say by like one or two. But earlier he said, her scoring the most points doesn't translate to winning. But he was just about to defend. He was just about to defend the point that you see what I'm saying. He hates her so much that he contradicts herself in ways of saying things. Oh, well, if she would have did this, it would have been okay. But she did this, it didn't. I know I said if she did that anyway, I wouldn't like it. Like you guys get it right. You just I don't know. People just hate her just because she breathing. I don't know.
Down through. No, she got 3 points, bro. There's a correlation there. They gonna make sure she don't do it. It ain't got nothing to do with no physicality. It's just straight up basketball.
Okay, that's true. But then whenever she gets double teamed and she passes to her teammates, most of the time they don't translate. You can't get the help even if she wanted it. Honestly, actually, I'll say that thought for another video.
And y'all looking real stupid, man. Y'all looking real stupid. Like, for example, like, I'm gonna ride for somebody that I know is gonna come through. Y'all look real dumb. Her just scoring 3 points and all that kind of stuff, bro. Because what you gonna come up with now? Now what's your excuse?
She was tired.
Hey, if they keep losing and she keep not coming through and not performing, what's gonna be your excuse, bro?
She was
How
tired.
you gonna explain?
She don't want to be on the team. Her teammates don't got her back. When she passed, they fucking can't catch the pass. I mean, all you gotta do is watch the games. You don't need an excuse. You just need. Apparently, that was like the first or second game you watched. So of course of course you was waiting for her to have a bad game so you can make this video. So I'm not tripping. I just know it's just all hate. Haters usually contradict themselves. That's a pattern. Haters usually contradict themselves. So I just want y'all to know that.
Playing this stuff, man. Yo, y'all need to just let this thing be, man. Y'all need to let this thing be, bro. They just showing right now. They got the WNBA #1 picks. They got
Okay.
they got Boston and they got the two #1 picks in the last 2 years. That's what they
Okay.
got. Now don't tell me that.
And the coach don't know how to utilize talent, so it won't matter. Let me see, who's the worst coach in the league? No, I don't know who the worst coach in the I couldn't tell you. I can't make an example. But I'm not gonna force one unlike he did and contradict myself, so I'm just gonna let the video play.
That Boston was some sort of a flop or some sort of a bust, bro. She was rookie of the year. So you got the best player from last year, and you got the best player from this year. What's going on? Best player got 3 points, bro. Like if Angel Reese had 3 points, that might actually make sense to some people. Angel Reese ain't had a game with 3 points. She's not even a scorer. She's a rebounder and a defender. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Listen, man, I'm not no dude that goes out here and it's beneath me, man. My dignity as a man to be killing some little 22-year-old girl. That ain't about that. But she a professional athlete, man. You go out there and you ball out, I'm going to say, yeah, you handled your business.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure if I scroll down and go find that, I don't think you're gonna have her 30-point game in the video. If you're gonna say she balled out. Yeah, she lost. But you just sat here and made the comparison. Oh, I can see if she had 30 and they lost by 3. So you telling me that if I go scroll down your page, you're gonna have a video complimenting her on that, what was that, 35, 6, 3 and 3 game? Or are you just saying that just because?
When Caitlin Clark went
Seriously,
out there
dog.
and scored that 30, man, I gave her props. I said she showed why she the #1 pick. Right now, she got 3 points, bro. Three, cuz. It was probably,
You gotta be
I ain't even
capping.
tuned in early in that game. Probably from a logo 3, man. Bro,
What did he say? He said he didn't tune in. So he kind of confirming that this is probably one of the 2 games he watched. I'll say he because you probably watched that Angel one.
probably from a logo 3, man. It was probably, I ain't even tuned in early in that game. Probably from a logo 3, man. Bro. And it's on the road. Okay. So what does that say? You don't know how to score on the road? You're a role player? I don't know. It looked like when Kelsey Mitchell score and Alyssa Smith is like the leaders, that's their best chance to win. That's what it's showing right now. They 2 games, that's what the blueprint has been. Bro, I don't know what to tell you, man. They down 30, she out the game. I wouldn't put her back in for what?
So if them two being the leading scorers is their best chance to win, why wasn't the game closer? And barely touched the ball. That's why she scored three. She was just, I don't remember her touching the ball that much. So with that logic, what you just said, wouldn't the game have been a lot closer? Oh, did Caitlyn even shoot 10 shots? I don't even think she shot 10 shots. I'm about to
Damn
go
sure it
see.
can't affect winning. I just don't know how y'all gonna explain this, bro.
I
How
already
you
did.
Coons gonna explain this, man? How you Coddlers gonna explain this, man?
He's not really saying nothing else. But I do want to go see something. If Caitlyn didn't shoot 10 shots, then it don't even matter what he said. Let me see. What's up real fast?
What's good YouTube for last week?
Is it on still? Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm about to see if she scored. If she didn't shoot 10 shots, then just whatever. Don't look at my home screen too hard. Okay. ESPN. Let's see, guys. Oh, the thing was over here. Of course, they changed it. Yeah, my bad. Let's go to it. All right. I'm sorry, I always struggle with this. Okay. Guys, remember if I said if Caitlyn didn't shoot 10 shots and Alyssa and Kelsey was their best chance to win and Caitlyn barely had the ball, then kind of doesn't matter. Bro, this shit is so annoying. Oh, God, bro. I'm not cutting it off. I'm gonna find this soon. Bro, why is this shit not organized to where I could just move? Then again, I don't like to read, so that's probably why. Okay, statistics. Was their last game? Okay. Um, I'm not gonna lie, that got blew out so fucking bad. Okay, she scored 21. Okay, recap. Box score. 1 for 10. She only shot 10 shots. She went 1 for 7 for three. Didn't get to shoot a free throw. No rebound, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 3 turnovers, and everybody went negative. Mm. So she shot exactly 10 shots. But mm, whatever, all in all, they lost. Bad game. Hey, man. Even superstars have bad games. I know it's hard to believe listening to his logic, but even superstars have bad games. But if you like the video, subscribe if you want no pressure, and I'll see y'all sellouts on the next one.